Hi, my name is None of Your Business, last name Your Business, first name None of, and I also go by the names of Drift Memer, and who can forget, you're not gonna get that last one. And I'm here to tell you, naive little souls, why you should join Speech next year, whether that be the class or club. Yeah. First thing that Speech has is diversity in events. Like, there's so many things you can do. You can do this, you can do that. You can talk about cars, you can talk about grass for some odd reason. But, I'll talk about the ones that are everywhere. Like, all the events that are everywhere, everyone should have. Then I'll talk about the events that are exclusive to Nebraska, you know? Yeah. First, I'll talk about the ones everyone chooses to be super serious about, with those being informative, persuasive, and extemporaneous. If you're a little gremlin that likes to laugh or see emptiness in the eyes of people, interpretation events are the way to go. Okay, who made this script? Oh, I forgot it was me. The interpretation events include humorous interpretation, dramatic interpretation, dual interpretation, and program of oral interpretation. A lot of interpretation, like, yeah. The last and definitely not least, Nebraska exclusives, alright? Since I live in the Plains biome now, and all that grows down here is corn. In this group, there's OID, entertainment, and poetry. I'll get to those details in a little bit. First up, there's informative. It's a 10-minute speech and uses visual aids. You must inform the audience / judge on a topic. In an informative speech, you must inform the people or the judge on a topic, whether that be something as serious as the Holocaust, the founding of McDonald's, or tacos. But that last one I said will never make it to finals unless you're really good, but you probably won't. Little goofball talking about tacos and how they're important. Persuasive. Another 10-minute speech, and you must persuade the audience to your opinion. I got an example of this, but I'm not sure if I should do. Join the dark side. Hurry up. You mustn't waste any time. Oh no, that fell. But join the dark side because of these 3 reasons. Cause the perks are pretty cool. Yeah. Paid time off. You got PTO. You got like 3 weeks. Yeah. Third reason here. Yep. There we go. That's why you should join the dark side. So basically, in persuasive, you also have to have your script on hand. Like, you won't read off of it unless it's like your first tournament ever. I'm pretty sure like novice, you're allowed to have it, but it's better to have it memorized so you look better and you have a pronunciation better. It just like you have it just in case. So the judge says, "Oh, what's your evidence?" and they can be like, "Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yep, here it is." The next one, extempt or extemporaneous. It's a 5 to 7 minute speech, and how this event works is that you get called down to the drawing room and you have to go pick a topic, or like you get a topic and you research about the topic for 30 minutes prior to when you give your speech. And while you're researching about your topic, during that 30 minutes, memorize your points and inform the judge on a topic, on what that topic is, and like you got a note card, and that's basically all your sources. Alright, that's extempt. Alright, next up, humorous interpretation and serious interpretation. Do 10-minute speech for both interpretations. There's a difference, I'll get to there in a second. But basically, the gist is you get a script from, or like, just get the story from like a book, a singular movie, a TV show, like a TV episode, Friends, I've seen that before. Basically, you change the script to fit the time frame and make it how you interpret it. Oh, I forgot one thing you can also do. If you find a good piece of media that is like has a script, easily followable, and it's just overall good, I don't know. Maybe you could do it. I'm not sure, but you know, there's some things that are pretty good. Basically, it's like drama class, except there's no props. All right, you have to pretend everything. Like you have to you individually, the humorous interpretation and serious interpretation. There's only one person. You yourself have to play multiple characters in the story. So you're basically talking to yourself, and apparently no one thinks you're schizophrenic by doing this event, because you go from, "I may have some more, please." No! Slap. Basically, humorous interpretation is for the goofy goobers, and serious interpretation is for the sad emo boys. I'm sorry, I don't like serious interpretation because it's always sad, and it's always like, why does World War II? Yes, Stuart, let's talk about the duo. It's another 10-minute speech, but this time, instead of you yourself playing one character, you got two people. And it's basically the same thing as serious and humorous. You take a script from like a movie, book, TV show, play, video game, and you cut the script, you make it fit, and make it how you two interpret it. The only thing that you can't do is touch your partner or make eye contact with your partner. Only the audience. Like, you'll have to stare them down while you say, "What's up, guys? Are you gonna finish that croissant?" "No, have at it, kid." Wah. So basically, while you're performing duo, you're not allowed to have your script. No script allowed. You have to have it all memorized, you and your partner. So basically, you perform an episode of something, and you're fine. Poi. P-O-I. P-O-I. Poi. I did that backwards, but who cares? Or program of oral interpretation. It's a 10-minute speech. You have to hold your script in your hand whilst I'm not an English person anyway. Presenting. It's confusing to explain, easy-ish to understand, type thing. You have to take multiple pieces of drama. So basically, you take the story of Psychonauts and pair it up with the story of Percy Jackson. I don't know why you do that, but you put them together and make them make sense. But you have to be different enough to separate the pieces of the drama / poetry if you're into poetry. It can be funny, but people are more drawn to sadness, but it's mainly a serious. Why did I spell serious like that? A serious event. OID, or oral interpretation of drama. This is a 10-minute speech with 3 to 5 people. Holy crap! You have to hold your script, and basically, it's the same as humorous interpretation and serious interpretation. When trying to write a script, you take, the good story of Skylanders Trap Team and put it into the script and cut it down and, present it, do it how you interpreted it. Here's the difference. It's like duo also, but you can make eye contact with the cast, but keep your hands off me. Alright? Keep your hands off me and everyone else on set, alright? Ya freak. Might as well call you Dan. So that's OID. I did the Lego movie. This is what I did. It's pretty funny. Poetry is a 6 to 8 minute speech. You have to have your manuscript or your script. It's basically like poi, but many pieces of poetry only put together. Usually serious, but can be a tad humorous at times. Goofy goober, goofball. Entertainment. Yeah, I had interest in this one, but not anymore because it's like sales. It's an 8-minute speech with visual aids, formatted like a 5-paragraph essay, and just because the name is entertainment doesn't mean it's just a series of jokes. Okay, you have to be a stand-up comedian. You have to tell a story whilst entertaining, and you should ultimately be informing or persuading while being entertaining. Yeah, just, persuading while entertaining. That's pretty funny. Take a look at Taylor Swift for a second. Like, holy crap. Now that I've told you about the events, let's talk about the class. In the class, you can learn how to be a better thinker on your feet by doing everyone's favorite thing, improv. You've been to a comedy show before. It's the funniest thing ever. You have to go to at least one competition per semester in the class, and if you join the team, you have to do like half of the events, but basically it's a vibe the whole time. So the overall speech environment is inclusive and fun, so join it and do something funny, because I'm done seeing serious stuff. I do not want to see another Hitler interpretation event again, okay? Let's change that, alright? Please. So with all this said, join speech class or team or club or whatever it's called. Join it. Of course, what I said in this video was only a small taste of what speech is. But you'll forget half the things anyway, and you'll have to relearn them in the class anyway, so, that's why I kept things simple. I'm not gonna do anything cheesy like, other groups I know who are doing this exact same project, so, Transition! I'm not gonna go through this video. Holy crap. And every hill you see, they are like, oh my goodness, it's bigger than the hill down there. It's a ski hill. It's just a sled hill. Alright, that's what Nebraska is, for those of you wondering. The only thing that's worth it here is the zoo. Tacos! Skylanders! Oh my goodness! Oh look at this! There's a dark wildfire, there's a jawbreaker, and two of the water arrow ones that you get there in the starter pack. That's amazing.